Here at Powersource Projects Limited, we strive to meet all your generator needs. We specialise in the supply of diesel generators, genuine OEM control equipment, AC alternators and diesel engine components across multiple applications. Whether you require a complete generator or genuine parts across multiple manufacturers, using our personal service and global reach, our team of industry experts will act as your single point of contact for the entire order process. From inquiry through to delivery, from a single express courier bag to a 40-foot sea container shipment, Powersource will always deliver. We can supply you with a range of products, from full generators to small parts you need. As licensed sellers of key products and brands such as Stanford, Donaldson, Cummins and Perkins, just to name a few, we can assure you that we can always meet your generator needs.
My name's Chris Wayman. I've been at Powersource now for the best part of 10 years. As well as the parts, I deal with the generator sales, exporting them all over the world. Everything from 10 kVA up to 2000 kVA size. Used to work for a lot of the people that we use to build our generators now. I used to work for those in their parts and service organisations, so all of that experience I've got, I've brought forward to now sell the Power Pro generator.
So my name's John Wright. I've been working for Powersource Projects Limited for 15 years. Previous to that, I was a product support manager for the UK's largest Perkins dealership.
I'm Paul Hambrook. I'm one of the parts sales managers here at Powersource Projects. Through my background, I've did my apprenticeship with a JCB dealership, working up to a service manager, and then working through the Perkins dealership to a service manager, and then coming back to here in 2006 and joining Powersource Projects. From here I've gained experience on power generation and supplying spare parts for the generator sector. Through this I've built my knowledge up of Stanford alternators and becoming their lead for the Stanford product.
My name's Aidan McManus. I'm the General Manager of Powersource Projects Limited. Well, despite my youthful looks, I've been selling parts, these only parts since 1980 probably. So that's sort of 40 years experience of parts, and also for generators, because I used to sell engines for generators in my old company. So really what I bring to the company is an awful lot of expertise, an awful lot of knowledge, and I have this crazy memory where I just remember part numbers all the time. I joined the company I think in 2003, basically to help Robert, who was the owner. He was involved in selling generator sets and wanted spare parts to be sold as well. And that was my area of expertise, so I then joined, as I say, in 2003 to start the parts market up. What's happened over the years is that the parts market has now overtaken the genset sales, so probably 90% of our sales are now parts and 10% are generators. Because of that, we've obviously then had to recruit more people onto the parts side.
Powersource was founded in 2000 by Robert Miller, who sadly passed away in 2016. He was a highly experienced business traveller, visiting over 120 countries. His outstanding skills in communication and friendly persona led to Robert creating the strong foundations for which Powersource Projects now exist on. Together with his team of experienced colleagues and friends, he built a unique company supplying its services into varied regions of the world.
Sadly, a few years ago, the owner of the company sort of passed away from cancer. That left a little bit of a hole, so what I tend to do now is I do the day-to-day running of the company, look after the accounts as well as sales, and I'm sort of responsible for just making sure it's running on an even keel since his sad loss, leaving the other salesmen to just concentrate on selling. I do selling as well, and I certainly listen to what they're doing all day long to make sure that they're selling at the right price and the right goods. And it's been quite successful, so we've managed to save money on not having sort of extra accounting staff, because it really only takes a few hours a day. And being that I look after the accounts, I know all the time how well the company's doing, how well the cash flow is, how well the profit is. And it sort of makes life a lot easier for our planning.
So we've got a global outreach. Our main business is done in Africa and Bangladesh, subcontinent, places like that. We also provide places like French Polynesia, West Indies, a variety of products that we sell.
Mostly we ship our generators out to Bangladesh, where they have a lot of obviously emergency or standby power requirements. So that involves having the generators picked up from our factory in Hull, shipped down to Southampton or London Gateway ports. From there they go out to Chittagong in Bangladesh, also go to the Gambia in Africa, but ultimately anywhere where there's less than strong mains electricity power.
Each year it's been pretty good sales. We sort of pride ourselves on quick reaction, which is what gets us most of our business. A lot of people can buy the goods from the genuine manufacturers, but they might wait 3 weeks for a quote, whereas we can have the goods there in 2 days. And that's sort of the secret of our success, is that we can get the parts to people when they want them, even though they may have to pay a slightly higher price. It gets their set running, and in from third world countries, generators are very important because they don't have national grid. Therefore, they need generators running all the time for the factories. And if the generator breaks down, that's a big loss for them. So getting the parts done quick is the sort of optimum thing we can do for people.
I mean, as a relatively small company, we have the advantage of being quite flexible with the customers. So where other large companies won't have, will have pre-formed paperwork, we can modify our paperwork to suit what a customer needs to see at the other end, to help with their importing. And our main focus is to provide the customers an end-to-end service, so they're dealing with the same person from when they inquire to when the goods are delivered, which is not something that the larger companies really tend to do.
If you need Powersource, Powersource is here for you. You can contact us on 01 42 86 84 980 or visit our website power-source-pro.co.uk for more information and to speak to one of our team.